Today we're going to do a carrot cake. That's one way to get some vegetables in your life. You're going to spray your pans and then you're going to put down a piece of parchment paper to make it easy to get the cakes out once you're done. This is going to be a 3-layer 6-inch cake. You're going to mix all your dry ingredients. I'll put the full recipe below. Flour, baking powder, baking soda, which apparently you can clean with too. Weird. Salt. I add a little less salt because I just don't want it too salty. Then you're going to add in all your spices. This is cinnamon. And then you're also going to add nutmeg. I guess you could add other spices too if you want. You're going to add sugar and brown sugar, which is all your dry ingredients together. Ignore the fact that that vegetable oil is already in there. That was my mistake. But thanks to editing, it's going to appear like I did it right. So all your dry ingredients, mix them up well. And then you're going to add in your wet ingredients. So now's the time you actually put in that vegetable oil. Another vegetable, a very healthy cake. And then you're going to add eggs one at a time so you have protein. There's 4 eggs total. Make sure each one is combined. Make sure you scrape down the side of the bowl so that all the ingredients get incorporated properly. It kind of looks like mud. And then you're going to add vanilla. And then you're going to mix that up some more until it looks pretty much like this. And then you're going to add in your 3 cups of shredded carrots. And then fold it in with also a cup of chopped pecans. Did y'all ever see that episode of Schitt's Creek where they have to fold in the cheese? It's really hilarious scene. I love that show. And then it's going to look like slop. Delicious slop though. And we're going to treat it like slop. And start slopping it down into these pans. I use this like ladle thing to try to make sure it's like evenly distributed. You could use a scale if you wanted to, but ain't nobody got time for that. Pop it in the oven at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. And then you're going to mix your frosting, which is a block of cream cheese, 2 sticks of butter, and just beat the crap out of it basically. Whip it and whip it and whip it. Add in your vanilla, add 4 to 5 cups of powdered sugar. I do a little over 4 cups. Make sure you scrape the sides. I do 1 cup at a time so that the powdered sugar doesn't fly all over the kitchen and make me irate. And then you're, like I said, beat it, whip it real good until it looks basically like a delicious cloud. So this is a delicious cloud right here. And you're going to use some of that as like spackle to spackle your cake down to the board so it's not going to go anywhere. Then you're going to put frosting on there, spread it all out, and then you're going to add the 2nd layer on top of this frosting, and then you're going to repeat that for the 3rd layer as well. This is what it looks like. And then you do a crumb coat to make sure all those crumbs stay put, and then decorate it however you want and enjoy. All right, talk to you later.